alternate form of second law. So what is alternate form? So if we write F equal to ma, so this is the Newton's second law, F equal to ma. Now we can convert it into other thing in other form. The m is there, and acceleration can be written as dv by dt, the rate of change of velocity. The acceleration can be written as rate of change of velocity. Now generally mass is constant for an object, so you can write it dmv by dt. So this is dp by dt. So force is equal to rate of change of momentum of an object. So alternate form is what? This is the alternate form. The force is defined as, or the force is equal to rate of change of momentum. This is the Newton's law of motion. So we can write it rate of change of momentum of an object force object. So law which and F equal to ma is the law which we study generally, but this is the original law which was given in the book, and this is the law which is more general than the F equal to ma. This is more general and more accurate. This is more accurate. So how do we know that it is more accurate? There are some cases in which mass changes. So you can take example, if you throw some object with very high velocity, the mass does not remain constant. You have to consider the relativistic mass. And in that case, if the mass is not constant, the mass is changing with speed, in that case, the momentum remains conserved. It is not F equal to ma. F equal to ma is not applicable in that case, but F equal to dp by dt is still applicable. So this one is more accurate. But for smaller velocities, these two are same, so we can use any one of them. But for higher velocities, the F equal to dp by dt is more correct, and this one is the law which we are going to use. So we can take an example. We can take a small question based on this. An object moving with speed moving with speed 2 meters per second if by applying force the speed is increased to 4 meters per second in same direction in 10 seconds. Mass of object was given, that is suppose 5 kg. Find force. To find force acting. So you can directly use the rate of change of momentum is equal to force. So how will you find force? The force will be equal to the final momentum. So final momentum is mass into final velocity. Initial momentum, the mass into initial velocity divided by total time. In this case, we are going to find the average force because we are not differentiating it. We are taking the difference of final momentum with initial momentum. So we are finding the average force in this case. We are not finding instantaneous force. If you differentiate it, you get instantaneous force. But here in this question, we are not given any expression. We cannot differentiate. We can just take the difference of final value to initial value. So mass is 5 kg, final velocity is 4, 5 kg into 2, velocity is 2, and time is 10 seconds. So that is 1 Newton. So 1 Newton force will act on this object.